teams of Northern and Central regions.
On to the next game, and it's two losers from match day one, ready to slug it out and hoping to get something positive from today. Central region and northern regions are ready to lock horns here, giving us the second game of the second day of the MTN Elite U-19 Championship here at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence, and these the boys that have lined up for these two sides. For Northern Region, they have made 4 changes to the side that lost 4-2 to Upper East Region yesterday, and hoping those changes could bring back them good radiance. Ibrahim Dayan is the goalkeeper of the side. Adalba Richard, Dramani Mohammed, Harun Ali, Yakubu, Abdul Nafik, Idrisu Al-Hassan, Fuseni Idrisu Al-Hassan, Mutdata, Ibrahim Mohammed, Abubakar Salim, captain of the side. Abdul Rahim Al-Hassan Baba completes that starting 11 for head coach Bako Mohammed Adnal. And for Central Region, Richard Kwesiafo returns to the goalpost and doubles as the captain of the side. There's Noah Kumsin, David Annan, Abram Kwabnak Sechi, Emmanuel Boache, Masawudu Adamu, Da Costa Abuaje, Desmond Nyakun, Godfred Ousu, Prince Ofori Boating, and Desmond Kolete completes that starting 11 as well. For head coach Michael Mirku, who has also made 3 changes to the side that lost to 10-man Bronga Hafu region yesterday. 2 losers ready to slaughter each other and hope for a brighter day. Northern Region adorned and the orange jersey with black shawls on black holsters too much, and Central Region also identified in yellow jerseys with green patches on yellow shawls and white holsters too much. Our center referee is Kinsley Aboa, assisted on line 1 by Jemfi Boydie Sampson. Derek Tete is on line 2 duties, and Ampedu John is our 4th official for this morning's second encounter as well. All set and ready. Northern Region looking to overcome that bad day on the opening day. Just as Central Region chanting about winning. We'll wait to see who wants it the most and how the two will be able to survive the morning. Unfortunately, Upper East Region have been butchered already. 6-0 is how they fell to Greater Accra Region. The second game should be underway. Referee Kinsley has a whistle to his mouth. Game on. Central Region. The first in question there. And the first foul is also committed. Throwing advantage, Central Region quickly taken. David sends it through towards Kwabna. Kwabna loses out on it. Could this be the first goal as well for Northern Region? They do have it. Ibrahim gets the first goal. And the time has been whittled down to 32 seconds. So earlier we had 52 seconds. Now we have 32 seconds. The goals look like they'll be flowing in very early today. Northern Region and the 40 seconds have their noses in front. It is Ibrahim Mohammed showing glimpses of a brighter day for Northern Region. Central Region will have to respond. Goalkeeping error on the part of goalkeeper Richard Kwesiafo. But here they come on the other side. Central Region also trying so hard to get the equalizer, and they do. We have a game on our hand. Great goal there. Desmond Colette. Post parity. This is going to be interesting. That was the ball that was flown to Desmond. Made sure he stayed on it. A long one. And he displays Ibrahim Dayan to the top right corner. It's 1-1. Great game on our hand. Game continues. He responds in less than a minute as well. So under 2 minutes, we have 2 goals. Central Region on the attack once again. Down the right hand side. This time around is Desmond Nyako. Nyako leaves it for Desmond. And the flag has already gone to the advantage. The two Desmonds will look to cause a lot of problems for Northern Region. There's Desmond Nyakun and the goal scorer, Desmond Colette. Yeah, in the 3rd minute, and already there's a free kick advantage to Central Region. Northern Region yet to settle. Boswangin headed down. And there's another corner. Goffred. Goffred to take the corner for Central Region. Ball in. And the referee says it is a goal kick this time around. Ibrahim Dayan and his colleagues will have to settle in quite quickly. Idrisu finds Haruna. Haruna searches through the middle and is looking to get through Richard. Down the left-hand side, Northern Region are coming up strongly. Slips, turns around, and goalkeeper is out of his area. Fuseni. Haruna steps up, clears it down the right-hand side for Abdul Rahim. He sends an in-swinger. Great catch there from Richard Afo. Afo releases. And great attacker. Central Region, I should say, on the run once again, Masawudu. His run is halted, but they'll pick up the pieces. Goffred releases down the right-hand side. And Central Region are exploiting the side of attack. This one goes down. Four minutes gone. Northern Region 1. Great Central Region 1. Central Region We lose out on that one. And the lads in orange will switch on that attack once again. Is Richard. Richard coming up against Kwabena. Throwing for Central Region, quickly affected. Ball. Sent to that back line. Goffred picks it up for Central Region. Goffred puts it through for David. But that was too much for him to pick up. Central Region have gotten their life back after grabbing the equalizer. Northern Region also looking to settle in. Throwing. Haruna sends the ball flying. And Emmanuel will send it to his goalkeeper. Afo almost lost control of that one. Here is Masaudu. Back to Emmanuel. Richard Afo goes long this time around towards the center line. Idris's header. Emmanuel's clearance. Central Region are soaking in the pressure so well. But for how long? Haruna to pick up another throw-in for Northern Region. Sets himself up to pick it. Swings it by. Heads go up. No one in particular. There's a goal kick, Central Region. Richard Afo finds Kwabena. Spreads it towards Emmanuel. Goffred. Emmanuel's ball. And center referee saw that foul. Central with the advantage. Goffred. Quick free kick taken. David puts it through. And it will be a very important clearance for Northern Region. Kwesiafo controls and spreads it to his right hand side. Noah. Kwabena. Kwesiafo. Very busy. Poor kick. Kwabena is able to keep it in play for Central Region. David picks it for Central Region. Switch play there from Central Region. Prince. This game is getting heated by the minute after the two sides got their first goals. Gradually they're settling in. You see our full for Central Region. Emmanuel miskicks. Sends that to Haruna. He'll shoot. And a good save out of Kwesi. Haruna forces that timely save out of goalkeeper Richard Kwesiatha. Corner kick. Haruna behind that one for Northern Region. Sends it, two heads go up. That was headed for the goal area. Central Region lucky on that occasion. Quick goal kick. Emmanuel down the left hand side. Sends it through. Looking for Prince. Prince spreading it down the right hand side. And Desmond gets to it in time. He does. Desmond is staring away. Oversteps. He oversteps and loses control. Ryan Diane returns the favor And Northern Region are really looking to get back in the game. They do not want the second defeats today. Got the goal first in less than 35 seconds only for Central Region to pull parity. Is 1-0. But here they come once again. Ibrahim, the goal scorer, loses out on it. Here's Godfred. Haruna, always in with the long balls. And center referee. Center referee will signal for a goal kick to be effected. Kwesiafo finds Emmanuel. Emmanuel's ball through. Prince is chasing after it. Prince keeps it in play. Here's Prince. That in swinger towards this one. Can he unable to keep it? Unable to keep it. Desmond. Central Region to have everything under control. Here's Godfred. Will he shoot? Looks for Prince. Prince keeps it in play for David. David sends it back towards Masaudu. He's sandwiched. David to his rescue, but no one there to do the final connection for Central Region. Ibrahim Dayan's ball. Kobnet's header. Yakubu for the final touch to that one. And it will be a throwing advantage to Central Region, quickly affected. Noah sends that ball flying in. And there's no yellow jersey to continue with that for him. Goal kick, Northern Region. Towards the other side of the pitch. And there is a push. Throwing. Masaudu for Central Region. Beating to it. Handball. Central Region continue on in that advantage. Emmanuel stands through to Masaudu. Ball control there by Da Costa. Da Costa to his right hand side has Noah. Noah set himself up to receive it once again, and he does. Looking for Desmond. Desmond twisting and turning. Return the favor to Da Costa. Da Costa finds Masaudu. Lofts it over everyone, and the flag is up. The flag is up. Free kick, Northern Region. Yakubu sends it down the left-hand side. Kept in play. And it's Desmond who picks it up for Central Region. Finds Prince. Prince lays it through for Desmond. And that was just too much for him to follow up. Ibrahim Dayan returns the favor. Looks for his marker. Abdul Rahim. Rahim fights to keep it in. And the whistle is gone. Game continues. Godfred turns around beautifully. Locates Masaudu. Masaudu to Prince. Prince looking back over his shoulders, but decides to settle for Noah. Noah to Da Costa. Back to Noah. Noah making the run. And Ibrahim Dayan is piling up the pressure and releasing it one after the other. Desmond's header towards David, but is intercepted. Northern Region have Abdul Rahim to thank for that free kick. Haruna effected straight into the body of Desmond. Da Costa receives it, calms everyone down. Here's Goffred. Goffred to his left has David. David towards Desmond. Is Desmond racing alone down the left hand of attack. Here's Desmond. Puts it through. Diane clearance. And Northern Region will thank their stars because David just decided to balloon the ball straight into the air. We've done 15 minutes. Northern Region 1, Central Region 1. Ibrahim Dayan with that goal kick towards Yakubu. Yakubu surging forward with it himself. It's still Yakubu blocked. And Prince picks up the pieces. Central Region laces towards Desmond. But that is also intercepted. The flag is up. Desmond fouled his marker. Needs to be careful. The referee will warn him. Very sure he'll go into the books of the referee next time. Free kick. Richard tried to hold on for Northern Region. Here's Ibrahim, the goal scorer. Releases to Haruna. Haruna spreads play down the left. Ball is sent flying, and Kwesiafo will hold on. Returns the favor down the left hand side, putting Desmond through. It's Desmond. Desmond up against Idrisu. Great defense there from Northern Region. Akubu is asked to search for it himself. Tries an Afo. Stepping out of his goal area once again. But here is Goffred. Kept it in play. Here's Goffred. Goffred is sandwich brought down by two players. Yellow card flashed to Idrisu. Here was Goffred going through Oli to be nutmegged by Idrisu, and he attracts the first yellow card of this game. Idrisu Al-Hassan has gone into the books of center referee Kinsley Abua. Temporary hold up as Goffred is being attended to. Got to see him up on his feet, but he would have to still walk out for the game to continue and for him to also be attended to. So we are not just enjoying the game. On the FA's YouTube page, you can also catch us on Spotty FM, maybe on the move. I know there are social media handles as well. Live from the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence, the second edition of the MTN Elite U-19 Championship. Second game of the day. Northern Region up against Central Region. Two losers from yesterday. Two quick goals. And the 2 minutes. And it's been a din-don affair since. Idrisu seeks to head back just as Goffred, but the free kick is taken Masawudu straight to Ibrahim Dayan. Dayan scans through, looks for options, sends it down the left-hand side. Da Costa's header. Richard got to it, sends it down the left-hand side. And as the ball goes, Northern Region looking for a way to grab the second. Da Costa sends it back. Ball lopsided ahead. Desmond is racing for it, but Yakubu got his head to it first. Throwing advantage. Central quickly taken. Masaudu looks over his shoulder. And there's an orange jersey. Decides to search forward himself. Central region coming down the right hand side. Ball swinging. Headed straight into the body of Idrisu. Desmond turns around. Loses out on it, and Da Costa will calm everyone down. Finds Kwabna. Kwabna through to Emmanuel. Here's Emmanuel. Switches to his left. It's to Goffred. 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 Making his way through once again. But this time around, center referee says that is a fair tackle on him. Emmanuel beaten to it by Abdul Rahim. Goes down in the process. And the bench of Northern Region is on. Twisting and turning. Emmanuel is looking for support. He finds Masaudu. Masaudu finds Desmond. Desmond also switches to his right hand side. He's challenged by Haruna. Haruna challenges him on that account. Ball switch to the right hand side. Abdul Rahim. Abdul Rahim for Northern Region. And that was not the best. Ibrahim was looking for his second goal. There's another course for it so far today. And Northern Region are just wasting all of the chances. Looks like the game will continue temporarily without Emmanuel. He needs to be attended to away from the pitch. Limping aside Emmanuel. But game will continue. Central Region reduced to 10 men at the moment. Masaudu prefers to find solace in his goalkeeper, who goes long and wide towards Goffred. Goffred laces it down, finds Prince. Here's Prince. Prince back to Goffred. Goffred twisting and turning, finds David. David to Goffred, returns the one to Masaudu. Masaudu through the middle, finds David. David switches to Kwabna. Kwabna, there's a rather calm pass towards Desmond. Back to him. Kwabna finds Masaudu, who is filling in the void for Emmanuel at the moment. Yes, Prince. Prince sweeps it away to Goffred. Goffred is on the run. Goffred is Goffred. Back to Prince. Good interposition play there from Central Region. Swings it in, and that header from Dramani is a clear one for Northern Region. There's a player down on the turf, but play will continue. Masaudu releases down the right hand side. Finds Noah. Noah's ball towards Desmond. It's Desmond once again. And goalkeeper Ibrahim Dayan holds on this time around. Emmanuel waiting for his turn to get back onto the turf. Picks up some few instructions from his technical bench. Temporary hold up again. Abdul Rahim. This time it's Abdul Rahim who needs to be attended to. Abdul Rahim held up. Play will continue. The two teams, after 25 minutes, will need to cool down. And so, hydration break here for them to get water down their throat. It's quite hot this morning. Here the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. It also offers the coaches the opportunity to have a little and a quick tete-a-tete with their players. 1-1 as early as the 32nd minute. Ibrahim puts Northern Region in front before one of the two Desmonds for Central Region. Desmond quality put parity. These two lost their opening game. Already tasted defeat. They would not fancy a second dose of it. This is a fight for survival. And already it is giving those I need to survive vibes. Northern Region up against Central Region. Second day of the MTN U-19 Elite Championship at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. Already gone by was a baptism of fire when Greater Accra, who were having their first game of this tournament, beat up our East Region by 6-0. Dennis Ajay scored 5 of the 6 for Greater Accra, already looking like one for the Golden Boot Award. Early days yet, but he has 5 goals to his name already. Prince down the right-hand side for Central Region releases. Ibrahim Dayan steps up, grabs that ball mid-air for Northern Region. Sends it to the middle. Prince wants it. Yakubu misses out on it, but the flag is up. The WhatsApp hold up, explaining to the player why the whistle went. Northern Region given the opportunity to regroup. Here's Ibrahim through the middle. Goal scorer for Northern Region finds Haruna. Haruna is shoved away. Idrisu sends it towards the left-hand side. Back to Idrisu. Northern Region finds Haruna. Haruna lofts it over everyone. High enough to go over Emmanuel, but not Kwabena. Goffred picks up the pieces. Central Region. Abdul Rahim releases the ball towards Ibrahim. And Masaudu intercepts for Central Region. Da Costa, that was lackadaisical on his side. Almost punished by Fuseni. Northern Region fumbling when they get to the final third. A whistle is gone again. Now goal kick has to be taken again. Kwesiafo finds Simano. Back to Kwesiafo. Switches to his right this time around, hoping he would have caught Desmond Nyako. And that was too high for Desmond to be able to get to it. A resulting throwing. Dramani for Northern Region. Dramani's ball in. Northern Region will pick up the pieces once again. Here they come. Abdul Rahim. Abdul Rahim lays it through. And Northern Region have the second goal. Salim, who is the captain of the side, has put his team in front. Good play there from Abdul Karim. Kept the ball in play beautifully for his captain. And Salim made no mistake. Went over Richard Kwesiafo. Abdurrahim with that one. Leaving it for Salim. The follow-up from Emmanuel was a little too late. And Northern Region have the second goal here. Central Region would have to respond again. They went down after 32 seconds and got their equalizer almost immediately. Will there be a second time lucky? Northern Region, out of nothing, really, have created that glorious opportunity and made good use of it. Game restarted. Here's David for Central Region. Switches to Da Costa. Da Costa down the right hand side, turns around. Masaudu through the middle, spreads it to the left hand side. Goffred is there. Goffred bundled away. But Central Region will have the advantage. Masaudu receives that ball graciously from Emmanuel. Here they go once again. Audacious. A rather ambitious ball sent through there. Al-Hassan. Al-Hassan wanted to try some 30 yards out, but that did not work. Dramani's header. Back to Dramani. Dramani sends it through to Richard. Back to Yakubu. Yakubu finds Idrisu. Idrisu's ball ahead. And they bump into each other. Miscommunication there. Abdurrahim and Ibrahim bump into each other. And Central Region already on the other side. Harina's header. Da Costa controls, laces beautifully for Desmond, who is body checked by Idrisu. Central Region are looking for that swift response once again. Here's Ibrahim Dayan. Not the best of balls, but Harina got his head to it. Northern Region, Masaudu controls beautifully, finds Emmanuel. Emmanuel tries to tear away himself, releases to Goffred. Back to Masaudu. To Emmanuel. Northern Region will take over. Abdul Rahim. Rahim's ball. Kwabena steps up. Big boot. Clears it down the right hand side. Desmond Nyakun got his head to it, but the flag is up. 33 minutes gone. And it's the second game of the second day of the MTN Elite U-19 Championship ongoing here at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence, live on the Football Association's YouTube page and on Facebook as well as Spotty FM and all of their social media handles. We have enjoyed a great play from Greater Accra earlier this morning from the first game, and the second is not short of that as well. Northern Region turn things around. Kwabena on the move. Kisiafo bumps into his opponent. The referee says play on. Emmanuel releases to Kwabena. And the players down on the turf. Richard was trying to control that one. And Afo also stepped away from his goal area and therefore could not use his hands and had to body check him a little for him to lose momentum. He succeeded, but Richard went down in pain. Good to see he's back on his feet. Help the side for game to continue. Central Region are looking for a way to stay afloat, but it's not looking easy. Here's David. David puts Da Costa through. Da Costa is shoved off. Lanky And Northern Region, full of strength. Another ball through for Salim. But Noah will pick up the pieces down the right-hand side towards Prince. Prince turns around, twisting and turning, keeps it. Shows off a little strength. That pass towards Desmond. Is unable to get to it in time. Ibrahim Dayan fancies the resulting goal kick for Northern Region. Dayan goes wide through the center, but as far as his opponent, Da Costa reaches out to Masawudu. David on looking, finds Prince, open shoot, he tries, away from Dayan. Away from goalkeeper Ibrahim Dayan. Two-1, the scoreline is Dayan finds Al Hassan to Dramani. Back to Al Hassan. Dramani's also one successfully and went to throw in for Central Region. Noah places ahead for Desmond. Here's Desmond racing, checking the runs of Prince, but he's curtailed already. Yeah, it's David to Masawudu down the left-hand side. Back to Goffred, Da Costa. Goffred also tries. Yakubu puts his body in the way, but Central Region are not relenting. Central with the ball in. Miss kicks. Prince should have stood his ground instead of thinking of going for the volley. Prince should have stood his ground. He could have been jubilating by now, but the ball is on the other side. Masawudu picks it up for Central again. Noah down the right hand side. Desmond this time around releases to David. David finds Masawudu. Masawudu will switch to the right hand side for Desmond, but the flag is already up. Desmond Colette is already deep in that offside trap. They're circling down towards the 40th minute mark, and Masawudu steal it. Yakubu goes in hard, and center referee will halt play. That was a very hard tackle on him. Prince holds on to his chest in pain. And the medics also, they're ready to help him out. If you're just joining, the lads in the orange and black jerseys are from Northern Region. They have their noses in front, 2 goals. And the lads also in the yellow and green patches jersey have just a goal to show. From this is the second edition of the MTN Elite U-19 Championship, and it's all going down at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence here in Pram. Began yesterday with 4 great games, and this is the second. We'll be having 2 more to wrap up match day 2. But game has resumed, and Idrisu was looking for Haruna, beat into it. Here is Goffred racing down the left-hand side for Central Region. Help, looking to Da Costa. Will he be ready to assist him? And sends it back to Masawudu. Unhappy with the is Desmond, sends it back towards Noah. Noah switches to Desmond Yakon down the right hand side. Here, Desmond, he'll shoot. Heads go up. Great defense there from Yakubu. Got his head to it and wins the applause of his colleagues. Great timing there. Down 40 minutes already. Northern Region 2, Central Region 1. Losers from match day 1. One could get the victory today. Corner kicks. Not the best. But Central Region want to give up. Early days. Just 41 minutes of play. Diane will find Yakubu Dramani to his left hand side. The surging forward. Richard beating to it. Noah returns the favor, but out of play. Central Region are doing their very best, doing the most, but they are down by a goal, by 2 goals to 1, I should say. Center referee says you both get up for game to continue. Da Costa turns around, finds Kobna. Kobna to Emmanuel. Emmanuel moving forward calculatedly, finds Prince. Prince to David. David will strike. Here is Dayan. Ibrahim Dayan. Quite alert today. Not leaving anything to chance. Haruna puts it through the middle. Straight to Emmanuel. Emmanuel tries to get to it. Richard also racing after it. The man left up front for Northern Region. Noah to Da Costa. But there's a player on the tap needing the attention of center referee and maybe the medics. Medical attention as well. Two more minutes to be played into Central Region 1. If you're just joining online on the FA's YouTube channel and Facebook, and also Swati FM in Accra 106.1, 102.5 in Takade and 91.3 in Kumasi, carrying it on all of their socials as well. Temporary hold up at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence. Game will continue. Referee Kinsley Yabua dubbed that ball towards Kwabna. Kwabna will find Desmond, puts it through for Prince. Prince has a lot of orange jerseys to beat. Decides to go back towards Masaudu. He'll strike, but way out of target. Dayan was watching, and the bench of Northern Region certainly not happy with that level of goalkeeping. He was just watching on. Dayan, long ball through to the other side. Abdul Rahim already. Here's Prince. Prince is held back by Kwabna. The referee saw it and calls Kwabna towards him. Shows him the yellow card. Richard was the last man. Only for Kwabna to put his hand to him. Abraham Kwabna Saki. Under the yellow card there for impeding that attacking run from Richard for Northern Region. Be a free kick advantage to Northern Region. Haruna grounded in that spot. 45 minutes done, and we were doing only 2 minutes of time added on. That is already ticking. 29 seconds gone already. Free kick. Whistle goes. Haruna's ball. Just a little over the roof. Not a bad kick. Needed a little direction. Center referee warns Afo to be careful with his kicks. This is the second time he's been asked to retake it. Masawudu monitors the run of Desmond Nyakon. Gets to him down the right hand side. Acosta joins him, picks it up, lays it through for Desmond. Yes, Desmond tests it through. But unfortunately, as far as intelligence play there from Central Region, the execution is what they need at this point. They get a corner off of it. Here's David. David's corner. And Ibrahim Dayan up to the task. His gloves all around the ball. Keeps it for Northern Region. Scans through. Decides to go long through the left. To no one in particular. And it will be a resultant throw-in in favor of Central Region. Nowhere throwing towards Desmond. Desmond Damis tries to go through about 3 orange jerseys, beating. They'll turn it into an attack. Northern Region game has been slowed down. Dramani hits a snag. Masawudu. Desmond helps him out, but Dramani picks it up once again for Northern Region. Here is Northern Region looking for a way towards the other side. Richard made sure his body was not in the way. 2 minutes done. We wait for referee Kinsley Yabua to bring the first half to a close. Rather whistles for an advantage for Central Region. They're trying to have the last run here. Here's David, puts Goffred through, and Goffred is impeded by Idrisu. They'll fight for it once again and finally goes out. Finally, the region have the advantage. Haruna will need the attention of the medics. Idrisu so holding his wrist in pain, though he's been attended to already and playing. Seemed to be in some level of pain as well. But he's able to move around with it. Waiting for Kinsley Yaboa's whistle. Time added on has been exhausted. 45 minutes exhausted as well in the first half. 2-1 in favor of Northern Region. Goals from Ibrahim in the 32nd minute. And Salim with one being cancelled out by Desmond. Here is Ibrahim, the goal scorer. Sends a long ball across. Out of play and out of target. Goal kick advantage to Central. Afo gets it right to this time around. Down the left towards Emmanuel to David, and that is the end of the first half. Here the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. 2. Central Region 1. We'll be back after recess to run you through the remaining 45 minutes of this game here. Do stay.
Disconnected. Disconnected.
Oh nana, Ichabula, when she wale, Aweshua, Chabula when she, Bolivino, tonight we dance. Hey.
Tabula, when you smile, you make the whole place brighter. Mwishi, when you move, you make the rhythm feel lighter.
Ghana, Elite Championship, Elite Championship, power to the youth, power to the game. From every corner we got my life. Young as beating, ready to rise. On the field we give our all. One dream, one goal, we stand tall. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Ghana's future is on the ground. From the first whistle to the final truth, this is our moment. Power to the youth, Elite Championship. We rise as one, Ghana football, the journey has begun. Power to the youth, let the whole world know. We fight, we dream, we shine. Elite, let's go. Who has the power? Who owns the future? Everyone, power to the youth. Power to the youth. Gold, green, black star, dreams alive. Let the whole world know Ghana's next generation. Let's go! Power to the youth. Power to the youth. Elite to the youth. We rise as one. Ghana! Woo! Our time has come. Ghana! Elite Championship! Elite Championship! Power to the youth! Power to the game! From every corner we got my life. Young as beating, ready to rise. On the field we give our all. One dream, one goal, we stand tall. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Ghana's future is on the ground. From the first whistle to the final truth, this is our moment. Power to the youth, Elite Championship. We rise as one, Ghana football, the journey has begun. Power to the youth, let the whole world know. We fight, we dream, we shine. Let's go. Who has the power? owns the future. Dreams alive in every head. Talent rising, future bright. Ghana youth, we ignite. Elite, elite. We rise as one. Power to the youth. Our time has come. From the pitch to let the whole world know. Ghana's next generation. Let's go. Power. Power. Elite. We rise as one. Ghana. Our time has come. Ghana, Elite Championship. Elite Championship. Power to the youth. Power to the game. Hey. From every corner we come alive. Young hearts beating, ready to rise. On the field we give our all. One dream, one goal, we stand tall. Feel the fire, hear the sound. Ghana's future is on the ground. From the first whistle to the final truth, this is our moment. Power to the youth, elite championship. We rise as one. I'm pretty anti-man. You know one that means Fabra. Fabra. We are near here. Nodding. Shoot. Oh, we there on train. Obeko. Afi. Bowie. 11 in. 11 in 13. 13 in 11 out. No. 13 out, 11 in. Sorry. Show me 10. Yanko. My camera is captured. Where is yours? Then Yanko. 6 out, 12 in. On we play that. Do the show, not camera. Yanko. Tommy now gives you 3 opportunities. So I just yeah.
Back from recess, live from the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. Is the second day of the MTN Elite U-19 Championship. 3 changes, and 2 has been effected by Northern Region, 1 by Central Region, hoping the dynamics of the game will change. And so, for Northern Region, Dramani Mohammed has been substituted, and his place is taken by Abubakar Idi. And also, Osman Ibrahim gets into the game for Abdul Rahim. 2 quick changes. And for they have also shown that Costa Boaja the matching orders, and his place has been taken by player number 12, Ebenezer Lamte. Scoreline remains 2-1. Northern Region have the advantage. They are the lads in the orange and black jerseys. And Central Region identified and they're yellow with green patches as well. Free kick, Northern Region. Just outside the box. The change that's going to be effected. Haruna is substituted. Has been taken by Seydou Kamsu. Free kick taken. Richard follows up down the right hand side once again for Abubakar. Abubakar's ball cleared straight into the head. Center referee will caution after David was brought down, and his opposite number, Abubakar Idi, who just got onto the turf, is the one that brought him down in that rather cynical free kick. Quickly Idrisu manages to send it the other way. Masawudu got to it first. Ebenezer to his left hand side, and Central Region still have control of that one. The Central Region. David been stretched to the very end. Affects himself for Central Region. Ball is out of Football Association. One FM in the Crowns, a 2.5 Intercod and 9.3 Kumasi, and all of the social media follow through the second day of the MTN Elite U-19 Championship. The second game of the day. Greater Accra 18 6-0, and this is between Northern Region and Central Region. Back in their own half, here's Idrisu for Northern Region. Sends it through for Salim. Salim releases down the left hand side to, and goalkeeper Kwesiafo does well this time around, finds Prince. Just want to pick him. Ibrahim Dayan for Northern Region. Al Hassan miskicks that one. Yes. As he once again. Desmond was brought down. And that would have been a very beautiful goal if he had been able to. His marker, Ibrahim Dayan, has the advantage with the resulting goal kick. 49 minutes done. Dayan. Long one to the other side of the turf. Good control there. Northern Region look like they know what they're about. Ibrahim sends it to the left hand side towards Salim, and is guided out. Guided out for a resulting corner kick. Ibrahim ready to pick that for Northern Region. Here's Ibrahim. Swings one by. Heads go up. And Afo made sure he was not beaten this time around. Holds on to it. Returns the favor. Godfred unable to get to it. Send the other way around once again by Abubakar Idi, but out of play. Northern Region looking for more goals. wanting to save their face after that defeat yesterday. Central Region. Ebenezer loses out on it rather cheaply. Richard turns around beautifully. Will he shoot? Lace it down the right hand side. Here they come, and Afo has his hand to it. Osman. Osman connected poorly. The ball is already on the other side. Godfred has it for Central Region. Releases to the other side. And Desmond was trying to get into a proper position. Nothing. Here. It's Kwabna to Afo. Goalkeeper Afo finds Emmanuel. Emmanuel to Ebenezer. Ebenezer's ball. Short one. Towards Godfred. Ball heads back. Godfred on the run once again. It's Godfred towards the corner. There's Godfred. Godfred. Get to it. Missed that opportunity. Good one. To get back into the game. That was a good ball in from Godfred towards Desmond. Central Region picking up the pieces. Emmanuel to his left has Kwabna. Kwabna has Masaudu. Masaudu through the left. And they will lose out on it to Northern Region, but not for too long. Here's Ebenezer. Ebenezer to Godfred. Godfred racing down the left-hand side. Switches to the middle. Releases to David. David will also find his marker down the left-hand side. Central Region. Prince. Prince. Still Prince. Weaving his way through. Lanky. And he's brought down. Game. Prince went down together with his marker. And don't need attention. Northern Region have their medics racing towards Salim. Prince was trying to tear away and he was brought down. But not alone. Went down together with Salim. Temporary hold up at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. The second day of the MTN Elite U-19 competition. Talent below the ages of 19 drawn from the 10 footballing regions represented here. Competition started yesterday for a great game. Treated to another 4 today. And this is just the second. Earlier, Greater Accra region beat Upper East by 6-0. And after 54 minutes now, is Northern Region 2, Central Region 1, live online on the Football Association's YouTube and Facebook pages, also on Spotty FM and all of their social media handles at Spotty FM. Free kick quickly taken. Headed the other way by Kwabna. But Northern Region still have it. Al Hassan's ball return picked up by Godfred. Desmond back to Godfred. Godfred is tearing away from Yakubu. He's brought down. He's brought down. But Seidu also goes down injured in the process. The two will need medical attention. But Central Region is getting ready for another quick change. And Estamwa has been lined up. And he'll take the place of Prince Ofori Boateng. Temporary hold up here at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. We have confirmed that change. And Ernest Amwa has made his way onto the turf for Central Region. Free kick. Ball left side of everyone, headed in, and that is our double parity. It is Desmond who gets the equalizer. His second goal for Central Region. The equalizer and a brace to his name, Desmond Colette. Good technique there. And he was at the right place at the right time. Ibrahim Dayan beaten this time around. There's no way he could have seen that. We have a game on our hands. 2-2 it is now. These two sides lost on day one and are refusing to lose on day two. But definitely there has to be a winner at the end of this game. David sends it down the left-hand side. Central Region making those runs again. Here's Ernest. Immediate impact. Masawudu sends it rather high toward Desmond. Great control there. Looking for Ernest. But the flag has been up for about 10 seconds already. Good game from Central Region. Head coach Michael Mirko and always have a way to get back into the game. And for them to take the lead, or Northern Region will go up. Northern Region with a free kick advantage. Hassan behind that one. Alasan getting ready to rather low ball blocked. Ernest picks up the pieces. Central Region looking to take down it to an attack. There to go one. This one is racing forward, but this time he's 58 minutes gone. Northern Region 2, Central Region 2. And we are witnessing here this morning into the afternoon. Central Region showing their resilience. Desmond Nyakon controls but is brought down right in front of center referee. He saw that and it will be a yellow card. Flash to Abakar Idi. Came off the bench and has attracted the second yellow card for Northern Region through that aggressive play. Desmond Nyakon was just about turning with that ball and he went in so hard on him. The referee was just there, saw it and just pumped some air into the whistle to halt the game. Temporary hold up. Desmond is being attended to by the medics. Hopefully he should be able to continue. But Stephen Owusu-Abaj is already warming up. He could be a part of this game for Central Region. Desmond off the pitch to continue treatment and for the game to also continue. We've hit the hour mark. 30 more minutes to go. Northern Region 2, Central Region 2. Remember, if it ends this way, we'll head straight into the penalty shootout. Free kick. Who takes it? Masaudu's ball in. Heads go up. And Ibrahim Dayan has his hand to it this time around. Lets it roll down the right-hand side for Yakubu. Yakubu gets to it in time. Was able to find his marker, Osman. Couldn't keep it. Goes down. Center referee Kinsley Abua calling for calm. But Northern Region have the advantage. Free kick. Northern Region prepping up for the long kick, and Central Region ready to defend. A long one sent. Kavanaugh, the tallest, gets his head to it. Goffert tried to intercept. There was a player down, and quickly the advantage has been played to Northern Region. Here's Desmond racing down the right-hand side. Desmond up against Abubakar Idi. Ball sent out. Ball sent out. And Idi will pick up the resulting throw-in. Idi found Salim. Salim unable to tear away. Idi gets back in there. But Noah has his foot to it. Spreads it down the left-hand side. Finds David. Here's David. David. Surging forward. It's still David making his way through a bunch of orange jerseys. He's stopped. And Husseini has it now. Finds Ibrahim. Ibrahim beating to it. Still challenging. He wins it back. Here's Ibrahim for Northern Region. Spreads it to Hussein. Husseini strikes. Side netting it is. Northern Region showing a lot of promise. Salim looks like he will need attention, and he's been helped aside after center referee's attention was called to the incident on his blind side actually. Corner kick, Northern Region. There's a ball floating in, punched away. Northern Region still have control. Osman's ball sent once again, and the goalkeeper was fouled. Goalkeeper was fouled. And so it is a resulting goal kick quickly taken here. It's Desmond racing with it. Desmond crosses that center line, only to be beaten. Yakubu patches it up for Northern Region. Then switch to the left, looking to find Idi. Idi Abubakar. It's still Idi. His pass straight to the head of Kabna. Central Region have the advantage. Ernest was looking for Desmond. Two more changes from Northern Region. Richard is out, and his place will be taken by Husseini Abdul Musowere. And the second change will be Salim out, and also Abdullahi Rafiu taking his place. Husseini Abdul Musowere in. Richard out. Salim is also out, and Rafiu gets into the fray. Game continues. 64 minutes on the clock. That'll be Rafiu's first touch. Sends it to the other side, but the flag is already up. Free kick. Quickly taken Northern Region. Ibrahim gets to it. Damis, beautiful play there to Rafiu. Rafiu switches to his right-hand side. Game is heated now. Tempers are rising. Husseini Abdul brought down. The center referee says play continues. Goffred, still Goffred through the middle. Goffred finds his way towards the right-hand side. Desmond is racing. Here is Desmond. At the edge of the box, Desmond. So Desmond was putting that pass through to Goffred, but it never was. About 7 orange jerseys at the back to effect that clearance. They're able to. And David is pushed aside. And that one is a very obvious push. Very, very obvious. Center referee could not overlook. free kick. And it was the brace scorer, Desmond Colette. It was just held, bundled away in that manner. Wins the free kick just at the edge of the box for Central Region. Who is there to effect it? There's Cobna, there's Goffred. And it will be a 5-man wall straight. And that would have been a very good goal. But goalkeeper Dayan had his hand to it, and so he went for a short corner, Central Region. Here's Ernest. Ernest twisting and turning, goes down in the box. And center referee will show him the yellow card for simulation. Yes, goes into the book of center referee. That was just too obvious. Ernest should have known better. Ernest, unfortunately, receives a second yellow and is off. Desmond Nyakon is also out, and his place has been taken by Stephen Owusu-Abuaji. Kingsley Yabua. There's a center referee, and he's really struggling to keep the players under control. Tempers are rising. "68 minutes done." And there'll be some gestures and mini communication between line 2 and center referee. Free kick, Northern Region. Abdullahi Idi races towards the box, but it's taken by Sedu. Sedu's ball in straight to Kwesi Afo. Afo wastes no time, lays it through for David. David hits the human traffic. Yakubu made sure he was the lone man wall that would prevent David from continuing on with that attack. Gets into the book of center referee Kingsley Yabua. Yakubu knew he had to take one for the team. Temporary hold up here as David has been attended to. We've done 69 minutes. Northern Region 2, Central Region 2. It's the second day of the MTN Elite U-19 Championship here at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. First game done already. This is the second game. There'll be the third and fourth before we wrap it all up here. Central Region have been reduced to 10 men. The irony on match day 1, Bronga Hafo were reduced to 10 men against Central Region and went on to win that game today. They have been reduced to 10 men. Does it mean they would also go on to win the game? Only time will tell. But David will not be able to continue, so Central Region will have to think of a way to get a replacement. Reduced to 9 men at this point in time, but they're still fighting for it. Stephen, and the whistle is already gone. Throwing advantage. Central referee says a free kick instead to Central Region. Just around the corner arc. Ball swinging. Headed away, but come now follow up. Leave it for Steven. He'll shoot right across the face of goal. Central Region striving so hard not to go down with another defeat today. There's a player down on the turf. And Central Region will prep David's replacement. Hope Gameti will be getting ready to step onto the turf to at least be the 10th man for Central Region. Alassan's ball to Ibrahim. Northern Region building up that attack from their own half down the right hand side. He was looking for Seni Abdul. The flag went up. The confirmation of the change. So David Annan is out. And Hope Gameti steps onto the turf. Central Region with that advantage. Beaten to it already. A few. Picks it up for Northern Region. Brings down his marker, but Central referee says play on. Down the left hand side. Yes, Edie once again. I couldn't hold on for Northern Region. Center referee halts the game. And Ebenezer will get back up on his feet for the game to continue. Corner kick, Northern Region. Ibrahim's corner, just too much for Rafiu to follow up on. Ball heads out, and it'll be a throwing advantage to Central Region, quickly taken. Ebenezer lets it roll, keeps it, puts it through, and Northern Region have a slight advantage. They know they are one man up for Seni Abdul. One man up than Central Region. Wants to capitalize on that and see if they can get goals. Run in Central Region socks off. They also managing the game and working accordingly. Bonga have to show them how it was done yesterday. Down by a man, but went on to win 2-0 against them. I'm sure they have learnt. He has hope. His ball is sent back, received by Noah. Noah sends it through the air towards Hope. Hope, efficient on that occasion. Drisu, far taller than him. They'll win it once again. Hope races for it, puts his hand to his marker. Center referee saw that, but will clearly warn him, and play continues. Fuseni Abdul's ball to Rafiu. Goalkeeper gets in the way, gets his foot to it, and switches to the left-hand side. Central Region, the game is heated up. The tempo is up once again. Northern Region making sure they get the most of it, but here's Eastern Central Region. This one goes down. Hope has the ball. Ebenezer to Masaudu. Masaudu to Goffred. Goffred sends it down the left. And this one gets back up on his feet. Sad to see David Annan been stretched towards the medics from the far end. Quite instrumental for Central Region. Hope getting into the game stronger and stronger by the second. But here is Idrisu. Idrisu, very good in defense for Northern Region. For Seni Abdul. Kabna sends it to Kwesi Afo. Afo through the middle. Headed the other way once again. by Al Hassan. Northern region, Habi Yakubu to progress with that pass. Brings down his marker. Emmanuel is not a concern of the referee. Game continues. Here goes Rafiu. Rafiu down the right-hand side. Northern region looking for a way to get to their third goal. But Central region have their own ideas. Desmond, twisting and turning. Desmond with a brace already for Central region. Here's Desmond resting alone. Now releases to Goffred down the left-hand side. Ball swung in. Who is there? Here's Hope. Does he have any hope for Central region? He flashed that opportunity and is looking for a penalty. Central referee says no. It is my call to make, and I'm not ready to do that. Pick up the pieces. Here is Desmond tries to get his break. He tries to get a hat trick, but that never was. Hope did not inspire any level of hope on that occasion. He could have done better on that one for Central region. 77 minutes on the clock. Northern region 2, Central region 2. Temporary hold up here once again. There's a player down on the turf. Northern region now being more aggressive in the second half, exploiting all goal scoring avenues, knowing Central region are a man down. Live on the Ghana Football Association's Facebook and YouTube pages, also on Spotty 106.1 FM in Accra, 102.5 in Takoradi, and 90.3 in Kumasi, on all of their social media handles at Spotty FM. It is the second edition of the MTN Elite U-19 Championship. Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence, the home of Ghana football, is the venue for this regional competition. Yakubu has been helped aside for the game to continue and also receive treatment. He can join his colleagues if he's fit, but Ibrahim Dayan sends the ball through, and Goffred picks it up, finds Desmond. Desmond down the left-hand side. Stephen, a rather low pass to no one in particular. Ball is cleared, resulting in a throw-in quickly taken. Desmond controls with his chest. Now his feet, dummies, keeps it, twist and turns towards Stephen. Stephen has it around the corner arc, but ball is returned not as far as Emmanuel. Emmanuel will find his colleague. Heads go up. Unfortunately, Northern region are unable to make the clearance and keep it. Here, the Central region with the ball once again. Sent through to Emmanuel by the lose out to Northern region, who would also pick up the challenge, switch up the heat towards the other side. Osman. His ball is intercepted over the roof. Osman sent a good ball in. And they continue to miss the chances. Kobna sounds a long one in. Idrisu's header kept in play. Not for long. Goffred wanted to follow up on that one. And then there's a throw-in advantage quickly. Edie. His ball challenged for the far end by a few. Central region have the most of it. Now heading to the other half of the pitch. Here's Goffred. Goffred send a long ball in. Hope already in that offside trap. Central region look a little active. $80 minutes. Northern Region 2, Central Region 2. Ibrahim Dayan holds on to it. Game underway. Heated up in the last 20 minutes. After Central Region got that equalizer, Northern look like they might have to be straight towards a swat kick. They wouldn't fancy that. And I've started firing from all angles. But that defense and the resilience shown by Central Region is unmatched, even when there were 10 men on the pitch. When there were 11, I should say. Here. Stephen. Another foul spotted. Another foul spotted. Northern Region on the attack. Osman, and Kwabna halts his play. Edie. Here is Husseini Abdullah. Husseini in the box already. And a wasted opportunity. Kwesi Afol is unhappy with our Central Region defending now. They'll restart that play from the back. Here's Emmanuel. Sports Goffred. Tries so hard to hold on. Turns around. Emmanuel once again. Emmanuel running down the left-hand side. Returns the favor. Sends it back. Controlled. Taken over by Northern Region once again. They are surging forward with Al-Hassan. The goalkeeper, Kwesi Afol, gets to it. That was a very poor ball through. And Osman also failed to get the most of it. Kwesi Afol literally gave Northern Region the chance to get back on top of this game. But Osman fluffed that opportunity. Yoninent turns around and just decides to hit the ball anyhow. Afol will thank his stars as he restarts play with Kwabna. Kwabna switches ball towards Hope. Hope thinking there was someone behind him. Here's Kwabna once again. Kwabna. Ball headed down. Yakubu is there for Northern Region. Controls and sends it through the middle. Here is Al-Hassan. Al-Hassan through the middle. Stress that play down the left and Hope holds on. Al-Hassan goes down and he will be attended to. Al-Hassan needs to be attended to. He's drawn the attention of center referee Kinsley Abua. And so it's temporary hold up here. 2-2 scoreline remains. 85 minutes on the clock. 5 more minutes to be played. Plus time that could be added on. Northern Region look to be chasing for the win. The second half than Central Region. Free kick from the center. Taking over. And it's Husseini. His ball is well controlled. Idrisu will allow Sadi to send it to goalkeeper Ibrahim Dayan. Dayan returns the favor. And to no one in particular. Afo gets a hand to it. Decides to go long. Heads go up. Header down. Taken over by Stephen. Finds Goffred. Refuses to be impeded. Center down the left. That in swinger. And over the roof of the net it goes. Head coach Michael Mirko is not happy. Central Region lack the ideas when they get to the final third. Ibrahim Dayan. Goal kick. Sent in. Kwabena receives it. Returns the favor through the middle. And it is Abubakar Idi. Idi's ball down the right hand side. Straight to Emmanuel. Emmanuel towards Noah. Noah to Godfred. Godfred. Idrisu got in his way. Here is Husseini Abdul. And Noah picks up the resultant throw-in. Hope goes down in pain. Hope is up on his feet almost immediately, knowing there's a free kick advantage to Central Region. Ebenezer steps up to pick the free kick for Central Region. Ebenezer's ball in down the left-hand side, and there's no one there to follow up on that one. Here is Ibrahim, goal scorer for Northern Region. No one to help him out. Sends it back through the middle. Here is Northern Region. Ebenezer makes sure he did not let that play continue. Back to pick it. Ebenezer's ball towards Hope. Hope is down the right-hand side alone. Offsets the goalkeeper and gets the winner for Central Region. Hope really sparking some moments of hope there for Central Region. He has brought the light. And after 88 minutes, they have their noses in front. Northern Region 2, Central Region 3. Off the bench, there's a light at the end of the tunnel for Central Region. And it was brought by Hope. He has gotten the third for Central Region. Great play there. Hope made sure he just chipped it over goalkeeper Ibrahim Dayan. And there was no way Ibrahim would have gotten up on his feet in time to stop that one. Central Region mimicking what happened to them at the hands of Bonga Half Region yesterday. They're down by a man and looks like they could take this game home leading an 11-man Northern Region by 3-2. They also lost to Bonga Half, who beat them 2-0 when they were also a man down. The irony and the things you learn along the way in life. They have also executed what Bonga Half did, but will they be able to hold on to the very end? We'll wait to see. We've done 89 minutes in the last minutes of this game. Barry, the minute that could be added on. Desmond to his left-hand side finds Steven. Here's Steven. Shot, and they'll follow up with that one. Could it be the fourth? No. And the whistle is gone. The flag was already up. Northern Region want to take that free kick quickly for the momentum to be kept. And the last 20 seconds, Afo goes down and will be attended to. Kwesi Afo goes down. And there's a temporary hold up here. The Ghana Mansaka Center of Excellence, 90 minutes done. We're waiting for time to be added on and confirmed by further referee Ampedu John. Temporary hold up, goalkeeper Richard Kwesi is being attended to. And we could be in the last minutes of this game. What a game. What a turnaround for Central Region. Twice they went down. Twice they came back up and have their noses in front We'll be doing 3 minutes of time added on, according to our fourth official, Pedro John. And Kwesiafo is still being attended to. Remember, he is the only one that could be attended to fully on the turf. Good to see he's up on his feet. For the last 3 minutes of this game, Northern Region down by 3 goals to 2. They could be staring at their second defeat in the last 2 days. And this could be a major recovery for Central Region. Free kick. Idrisu sends it back to goalkeeper Ibrahim Dayan. Dayan switches to his right hand side, finds Abubakar. Yakubu's ball in. Yakubu's ball in. Ibrahim tried to control. Goes down in the process. Stephen. Ebenezer took over. But Godfred is already in that offside trap. "92 minutes down. We're in the last 40 seconds of this game. Edie sends it to Idrisu. Idrisu returns the favor. Still on the left hand side. Edie's ball in. Headed away by Kwabena. Here is Godfred. Twisting and turning. Will not relent. Put Hope through. But Hope is offside this time around. Hope without works is footless, and Hope did not really calculate his runs this time around. Edie's ball through the middle towards Husseini. Husseini releases to Yakubu. Yakubu decides to go long, and over the roof of the net it goes. Afo, very lucky on that occasion. On the bench of Northern Region, certainly not happy with what is going on. Took the lead twice, only to relinquish it to a 10-man Central Region. Godfred is already in that offside trap. Godfred is already offside. 93 minutes done. Husseini Abdul wins that free kick for Northern Region. That could be the last kick. Edie prefers to go to Yakubu, and there the whistle goes, bringing us to the end of the second game. Interesting turn of events. Central Region went down twice, went down by a man, only to be able to get back up twice, even go on to get the winner from Hope, who brought that light from the bench. Good for Central Region. Lost on the first day, and have been able to win on the second day. 2 successive defeats to Northern Region, and we'll get to name the most valuable player for this exchange. Desmond Colette, with 2 goals for Central Region, is our most valuable player for this exchange. We'll take a break, and when we are back, we'll get to have the third game of the day. Remember, we are going to have 4 games today as well, just as we did yesterday. And yesterday was interesting. Today has also started with a lot of spark, and the games are getting interesting by the minute. After the break, Western Region will take on Eastern Region, the defending champions, and then Upper West Region will also wrap up the day with Volta Region, who also lost yesterday from the spot kick. And so 2 more interesting exchanges up for us to unravel Do stay with us. We'll be back after that break.